Myspace continues to fight for world domination, and now they're teaming up with the World Poker Tour for a new poker hub. So let's find out if this will get you back to Myspace in the loop. All right, joining me from Las Vegas to help us make sense of it all, professional poker player and World Poker Tour champion, Antonio the Magician Esfandiari. How are you, Antonio?
I'm fantastic. I like the way you said that.
Thank you. I was expecting you to release doves or, you know, have some sparklers shoot out of your hands.
That's the later segment of the show.
All right, well, fantastic. We'll get to that after. First, I got to talk about this Myspace poker thing because it seems like every third site on the internet is either porno or poker, which isn't exactly a problem. I'm just wondering how this new portal factors into that. What's so different about it?
It's relatively accurate what you just said, by the way. But no, most poker sites are geared for one function. Whether it's to learn or to play or to get the latest on poker news. What Myspace and World Poker Tour have done is taken the resources and created the ultimate poker hub. Essentially, you can log on and not only play poker, you can get tips from the pros, you can chat with players from all around the world, you can even watch full episodes of the World Poker Tour. Essentially, everything poker-related is now on this Myspace World Poker Tour community. And
so is there any sort of integration with, like, my Myspace friends? Is it easy to play games with them and have them sit at my table?
Absolutely. There's the whole Myspace community. So you have friends, such as Daniel Negreanu and things like that are already on the site. And so it's a huge community.
Right, and everybody's playing with a guy named Tom, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tom is always there. Tom never leaves.
And he lives by the river, and that's where you die as well. How involved are you and other professional poker players with the site? Are you on there playing every day?
Yeah, I basically play on every day. I actually have a tournament at ClubWPT.com every Tuesday starting November 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And other poker players, like I mentioned, Daniel Negreanu, Hoyt Corkins, Joe Seabach, to mention some other poker players that are on the site as well.
So when people are watching WPT at home and they're saying, I could take these guys on, I want to sit at a table with them, this is their actual chance to do that virtually?
Exactly. And that's exactly what we like. People that think they can beat us, that come along and try.
Right. And then you take them for all of their virtual dollars.
Well, we got bills to pay.
Yeah, of course. Now, here, the partnership between Myspace and the WPT, you guys are also, you mentioned ClubWPT.com. Now, that's a subscription site, right?
Right. And it's actually great if you want to learn to play poker and, as well as play poker, because basically for $19.95 a month, you can log on and play in over 5,000 tournaments, whether it's blackjack or poker, and you can win up to, they give away over $100,000 in cash prizes every single month, as well as seats into the World Series of Poker main event and World Poker Tour tournaments.
Okay, so if you want to play for fun, there's the Myspace app, but if you want to actually earn a seat, you have to go to the subscription site for
Absolutely, at ClubWPT.com.
Okay, now it seems that, poker 3 to 5 years ago, it absolutely exploded. It was everywhere. It was even during commercial breaks on other networks that weren't sports related. You were seeing poker matches left and right. Has the trend waned at all, or is it still pretty red hot?
You know what? I think it's still hot, and the reason for that is because I don't know a single person that learned how to play poker and didn't want to improve or get better. I've never met someone that said, oh, I don't like this game. You know, every single person that learns just wants to get better. So for that reason alone, the popularity really hasn't left. Has it plateaued a little bit? Maybe a little, but it certainly has not gone down.
Right. But in between learning the cool chip tricks and reading the Poker Strategy for Dummies, are we still seeing first-timers at, like, WPT tables, or is that era over with?
I just played a WPT tournament at the Bellagio, and at my first table, there were 6 people I've never seen before, and that happens to be the case at every tournament I play. I'm seeing people that I've never seen before left and right.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
New players are still coming in.
All right, Antonio, so for those new players who might find themselves against you at a tournament online or just playing against their friends on a Myspace page, what's a tip for the online game? I know in person it's all, it's about your appearance and that poker stare, but are there any tips for the online player that can help better their game?
Online is mostly math. It's basically playing position and playing your chip stack, and you can't really get too many tells off people online. So basically it just comes down to the basics. There's many sites that you can log on to, including the Myspace World Poker Tour one, of course, where you can learn how to play and learn the importance of the game, especially position and things like that.
Right. So break out the graphing calculator and
exactly. There's tools out there. So take the tools, learn the game, and implement the tools.
All right, Antonio, I wish you the best of luck at the tables and best of luck with the new site. It looks great, and I hope everybody out there gives it a try. Thanks again for joining us and keeping us in the loop.